Hey everyone, it's Deacon082 and welcome back to Let's Play Donkey Kong for the original Game Boy. In the last episode we cleared the big city, and we're moving on to the forest here in episode 2. The forest has several new enemies and stuff. First we have the ladybugs, and if you try to pick these up you'll be unable to, so not worth it. Then we have spiders, which I find really annoying. So what you want to do? In the forest you have a lot of switches. You can flip these switches and they'll create paths for us to walk on. We can go down here. And this is the way we're supposed to go. Back to the door. And that was pretty fast. We didn't really encounter any resistance there. In the last episode, if you remember, I predicted 69 deaths for the series. I haven't counted them up since I'm recording them all together. I'm going to put that in at the end, but we'll definitely keep track. Now this episode's kind of tricky. This level's kind of tricky. You'll want to get the key by going over here. So the best way is to put that switch to the right, so this side goes up. And then we're going to have to go back down. Now you really want to watch out for this spider because they get annoying. Now we can bring the key up there and put this going the other direction. Now the spider is going to try to come down. We can be safe if we stand all the way on the left of this platform. Then we can go up to the top where the door is. So not bad. All in all, this game has a lot of puzzles, kind of, but they're not really difficult. Now I like this level. I love trying to speedrun it. So much for speedrunning. Add that to the death counter. So you just gotta get up there, flip the switch, and come down and take the key straight to the door. Not hard. It's only as hard as you make it. And I'm making it quite difficult by trying to go this fast. But hey, we beat the level in 14 seconds. Not bad. We can just speedrun through this episode, make it like a 3-minute episode for 12 levels. Now you also get to climb on vines, and you can knock these fruit down. I always find these levels challenging, just because these enemies are kind of annoying. And yes, the things he throws can hit you when you're on the top vine, right before Pauline, our girlfriend, who that mean old Donkey Kong takes again. But we get a good time. Now in this episode, we'll be learning some new moves. Our first one is a handstand, which you can execute by pressing down and A at the same time. With the handstand, we can kick falling objects, including some enemies that come down from above, but we're still vulnerable to being hit. You can also jump out of the handstand, and it lets you jump a little higher. But we won't be needing a handstand on this level, as it's our first underwater level. These fish kind of get annoying. You kind of want to stay out of their range. And now go. Up to the top. We have to make this road go across. And I didn't put it on the right level, but it doesn't matter. And we can run across and fall right to the door. There are a few underwater levels in this. They're kind of fun. Certainly different from the normal levels. Then you have levels with fast ladybugs. And what you want to do here, not that, obviously. You definitely want a path to go across. And you really don't want to be blocked in. There isn't much to this level, really. Just gotta jump at the right time so you're not blocked. And as you see, we can't do it right now, so we have to flip the switch back. I believe we have time if we go now. Yes, we do. Just barely. And we can actually let the ladybug push us there. And we get up to the key, which we can take to the door. There's a 1-up behind the door if you want to go for it. But like I said, you'll get plenty of 1-ups. We have 31 already. And if you're grabbing the bonus items, you can potentially get 99 really quickly. This level, we have to work the switch again, because you want to get one of the ladybugs on this platform going up, on the right side. But you also want to try to get the spiders into that pit, if you can. Because they're just going to be annoying if they're out free. There we go. All the spiders into the pit, and the one ladybug up there. Doing really well. I've mentioned before I'm not very good at platforming. Oh, we got the ladybug going the wrong direction. I forgot to mention that. Can we get on it from this side? We can. This is our first time to try out the handstand jump. It gets us a little higher. There we go. Now we can't get under here. We also have a crouch move that lets us sneak under small areas. Now you can't crouch with the key. So in order to get down there, we're going to throw the key, crouch under, and then jump back on the key. Because the key, despite being as large as us, only takes up like literally no room. Doesn't make any sense, but yeah. Now we're on to 2-8. So we're gonna jump across here. And yeah, I didn't do that very well. You want to try to get on the top level if you can. I mean the top moving platform. From there it's easy. Because you can just climb up here, come across, and go up. I believe the ladder leading up is a safe spot no matter how he throws the springs. I think they're springs. They might just be bouncy anvils. Anyway, we follow Donkey Kong down this cliff, where he's going to charge at us, introducing a new move, the backflip. Yes, we have a backflip in this game. There's also a front flip, kind of, that I will try to show. It's a lot harder to pull off, but it comes in handy in a few places for like shortcuts and stuff. The backflip we won't be doing on this level either. But we have a new enemy, the bird. And I just jumped right into that spider. I forget how I do this level. Oh, I know how I do this level. So the first thing I like to do is I like to activate this road, if I can get to it. And with this road, I like to get that spider off the platform in the middle. Now that the spider's off that platform, I can safely jump onto it. And then get down. Doesn't matter if I drop the key, I'm on the door. And I'm survived. You can drop from certain distances in this without killing yourself. You might just get stunned or drop the key. We have new enemies, and I don't know what these guys are. They'll stay completely stable until you jump. I believe they're some sort of monkey. You can also hammer them with no problem. Yeah. So if you want this 1-up, you better get your ass back over there. And if you want this bag, you better get back over. You can only jump over these guys when they are running at you. And it's probably a good idea to throw the key at this guy so he doesn't come after you. Then throw the key up, climb the ladder, and take it to the door. And we are almost through the forest. Just 2 more levels to go. My commentary's probably going to be more about the game than anything here. Commentary's my weak point so far. I'll acknowledge that. I just struggle to find things to talk about besides what's going on in the game. It's just a personal thing, even though like I can talk about anything when I'm with other people. It's just, I don't know. I try to be informative about the game even when it's not necessary. Like I'll spit out the most useless random facts about the history of Donkey Kong or something. as we go to the door again. So that's gonna get close to finishing off this episode, because this is the final level of the forest. Once again, I'm going to try to keep it one episode per area. You can also go on a handstand and kick these barrels, although it really doesn't do anything for us. And we can really use the springs to our advantage in this fight. This fight can go really quickly if you just use the bottom spring and just catapult yourself up. I love it. But we're all the way down here. We just look up, jump twice. Yeah. We beat the level easy. And now, Donkey Kong escapes again onto a ship. He's on a boat. Never thought he'd be on a boat. Never thought we'd be on a boat either. But that's where we'll be headed in the next episode of Let's Play Donkey Kong for the original Game Boy. This has been Deacon082. And we are now leaving the forest, heading off to the ship, where we will be continuing next time.